Good morning, traders. I hope you're doing well today. It's nice to be back online. I've been off for quite a few days. I think it was maybe around maybe 7, 8 days or something. And I kind of missed, to be honest, to be streaming, trading, and everything. But I'll get back to it. Uh, like in this period, I took a little bit of time off. Mostly, I just wanted to organize myself in terms of refining my process, recording journal and everything, and I'll go through it. I'll go through everything. How I just change a bit of things. How I record trades to keep them more organized, so I can visit them again as well. And I'm gonna update you as well about my next trading challenge I'm gonna take. So, with no further ado, let's get into it. So we are 20 this I'm just recording now the previous week. So I'm just want to say that the previous week I was about to take a note and put it in my trade viz. So this is what I've been doing since for the last 7 to 8 days. So basically I just finalized I have a sheet where I keep all my trades, taking profits and stop loss and everything. I'm gonna show it. It's nothing special, but it's gonna keep track my stop loss because I realized that I've been using quite a wide stop loss. I've been putting on quite a lot of risk. Um, Thankfully, it didn't stop me out many times because my trade expectancy is very high. But still, it's not a very good thing to put like a lot of risk on the table. So one of my goals next month is by using order flow as well, just to refine my entries so I can just minimize my stop loss as much as I can. Hopefully I will be able to bring it maybe to 10 ticks. So just risking maximum 10, 12 ticks. It's basically like 3 points or something. Uh, now it's being all over the place. Could be 20, 30 ticks, so it's a lot of risk I'll be putting on. So yes, basically that one. Second one, uninstalled bookmap. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it because I'll be using the order flow, and the order flow is kind of shows it's kind of the same things. Just bookmap is more detailed. Yeah, but I uninstalled it and everything, so it's up and running now, so I can use it. I actually took one trade yesterday based on bookmap, but I'll go through it. And the third thing I did is opening again. I had a personal account which had no funds, so I funded again my personal account. Initially just for data, but month after month, my intention is to fund it in order to go to 2,500, so I can start trading like properly. So let me save this one. This day. Okay. So as I said, I'm gonna be putting everything on TradeView now. All my trades are gonna be on TradeView, and not on Notion because I realized that when I put on Notion my trades, I never visit them again, and they stay there and they just So for example, like let's say I'm gonna show you now. Okay, let's say we go through this trade here. So here, if we click on the trade views, it can pop up all the trades you had on this day. And then if you go through here, then you can see very well organized the R value, the chart, MAFE, MAE, and here you can see as well all the notes with the place inside, which I'll go through it. Actually, Okay, we're gonna edit trade. Okay, so you can put a stop loss, profit target, so everything is in here. I have a template as well. You see trading view, which I already filled it now. Which is I'm gonna be using like a standard method of using of journaling my trades. So I'm just gonna be putting my screenshots, the grade, depending of the setup. So for example, like A plus is going to be my failed breakdowns, breakouts, and etc. Trades from the VWAP is going to be on the B scale probably because they're not so reliable. But this is something that I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep collecting data and see which setup performs best on my strategy. Anyway, I'm just going to be, you see, so I'm going to be grading. Reason for this grade, if my trade was planned or not, the rationale, the logic behind this trade with screenshots of my trading idea, entry, trade risk management, if the trade was worth the amount I put on, my exit, and some other notes, some other thoughts I may need to add. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically like this will be my standard journaling process of every trade. Adding those notes, then it's easy again. You can go on I can go on the notes tag. So there is a notes here, you see. So if you click on the notes, you can click on the trades notes, and it will bring all the notes in the period you have selected. And then you can put some notes. So for example, like so here, for example, you can say execution error. You can go here. You see I've tagged this one imbalance up down continuation. And all these trades, there are lots of trades, you see. Rejections. So you can have everything in one place. You see. This way I like it, because it has everything in one place. Anyway, we can go through here. And then, as I said, this is a trade notes. We can go up to the trading day notes. And let me, okay. So select here, we can see all the trade notes. That's the day notes. So this includes the whole day, almost like a general comments about my trading, what's my plan, how's my mood, how's like pretty much like general things about my trading day, market conditions, anything. Yeah, and then I can tag green day, red day, or I'm gonna put another tag actually now as we're talking. We go to manage node trades. And I can say add a node tag name is gonna be sim trade. It's because I did a few sim trades. I did a few sim trades during this period, just for mainly for practicing and to keep in contact with the market. So yeah, if I want to trade them, I can put that my sim trade. Okay, so this is about my process. Another thing is, like I told you, I'm gonna show you my. So this took me a few days. So I built this one up, so you can see. I call it stops and targets, and that will help me. So I logged some trades from 2024, and this is from 2025 so far. So I'm gonna be putting all my trades, date, strategy, market conditions. Just gonna mark. Okay. Yeah, market conditions, whether it was win or loss or break even, my size in micros, stop in ticks, stop in amount of dollars, targets, PNL, RR, and some notes. So I tend to do this for all my trades. And then I was thinking also of adding another column as here probably, or after the PNL, where shows what was my profit in percentages. So the ones that above 3%, I'm gonna keep a track of which one I'm doing really good, and I'm gonna be grading as A plus setups. Uh, so this will be, yeah, probably I'm gonna be using these two tools in order to keep a track of my trades. Then another thing I reconsidered this period was the account I'm going to take. I was in on the last video. I was talking about the get funded, the top one funded, top one futures account, which seems to be a good deal, but after reconsidering, it's not so much because they have the instant funding, which is a good thing, but every time you want to pay out, it seems that you need to be doing a certain percentage of the account in order to request a payout. So for example, let's say you have a payout today. Let's say you take a payout. In order to take another payout, you need to be making in the 50K on the 50K account, you need to be making 2,500. So obviously it's not going to work. I mean, because let's say I'm trading with 1 or 2 micros. To make 2,500 may take me 1 or 2 months. So I don't really see the point of waiting 2 months to take a payout. And this is mostly, I think that's a measure for those who want to over risk, to take more risk, so they can blow their account and they can take more fees, from the clients, so they can grow their company. Yeah, I'm not willing to wait to make 5% in order to request a payout. So that's why probably I'm going to be taking this account, which is a take profit trader. So take profit trader is basically, it's kind of like Top Step, but it has some very significant changes, differences. The first difference is that this one is a little bit more expensive. It's like double the price per month. But it's definitely worth it because once you pass, you need to do again the buffer. You need to keep a buffer of 2,000 in your account. But after you have the buffer, anything you make above, you can even request it every single day of any amount, which is amazing. And it's not like Top Step where you have to do 5 trading days of $2,000 or above in order to request a payout. So here, even if you make 200, 150 every day, or even a single day, you can request a payout. Doesn't matter. So it gives you like the complete freedom. And after a few payouts, you go to live account, where in live account, you get a better profit split. It's 10/90, I think. Right, previously was 80/20. So I can show you exactly how it works. So you can see here, they have the test. So even if you pass the test, you're still on the sim, but you can request from the day one with 80/20. No max withdrawals. You can request even, even daily payouts if you want. They also need a buffer, and they have the trailing drawdown. but it's definitely way better. Because in this one, it may take you a bit longer because you have a test to pass. But once you pass a test and you build the buffer, and then that's it. If you just preserve this buffer, then everything you can make a ball, you can just withdraw it every day, which is pretty amazing. And also now they have a discount. I think it's 30%. Plus, there's no activation fees. So that means that you only pay, I think, for the 50K, $120, $110 a month, but there's no activation fees, so you save $130 instantly. While on the top step, you had to pay the activation fees in the end if you pass. Another thing, this also played a crucial role in deciding to go with Take Profit Trader, is that Take Profit Trader you can trade straight up on Sierra chart, which is going to be my main platform now. While the top one funded was they had only Project X, so basically I had to watch Sierra charts for data and then take my trades on the Project X, and that made my life complicated for no reason. So that's another reason for not choosing to go with top one funded. Yeah, that was basically it. That's what I've been working on, as I said. Uh, my personal account is going to be ready up and running probably later today. So hopefully tomorrow in the morning, I'm gonna set up my Sierra chart and probably I'm gonna take my first trade. It's gonna be either tomorrow or on the 1st of May. So that's about it. Let me show you. Let me show you now. Let me show you now. Because I took some trades. As I said, I took some sim trades. So just gonna bring you my. Okay, so let's say that I did some sim trading. Let's take for example like a 22nd. I don't have any. It goes 23rd. So I took a sim trade on the 23rd of April. Basically, during pre-market, market was in balance up above the DVA high, as you see here. After the opening, the market tried to go long and do the breakout of the overnight high. It couldn't sustain it. It was above 1.5 hour. It couldn't sustain it. I had some losses here because I took some longs. But then, as I saw coming back down with below the overnight high, then I decided to short it, and I took some profits here and here. The 4 contracts I did very well of taking them out. Maybe I could have taken 3 contracts and not 4, and I could have left the runner running because after that, after taking my profits, I saw the market going even down here, so I could have potentially have some more gains. Then I took another sim trade on the 24th. Just gonna go a little bit fast. So you see here, that was my thesis. So my thesis was we saw the market coming from down here, a very gap up, yearly previous DVA low, tested, held, and then you saw the price going and testing the monthly DVA high, which is in confluence with the quarterly, we see here. Then the price rejected, came again down at the previous level. This one held. We saw the price doing a failed breakdown at the yearly previous DVA low, coming up, retesting the level, and then going a big run of about 125 points up to here. I think I got into about here, but we'll see. And I got most of the move. That was a really good trade. Yeah, we see the trade here. So it's from my mobile phone, the screenshot. So we see I got enter around here at the retest. I got here first, then I got out after the rejection of the major level. After the price came back to the VWAP and I saw the VWAP holding, then I decided to go long here. And we saw a surprise chopping around the DVA high because there was the volume area high here and it was kind of like sandwiching the price. After that, we saw the price breaking in the end. I took most of my trades. I ended about here and I took most of my trades about here just before the choppy. And then I left one micro running for the whole duration, which gave me insane profits. We see here more clearly my first entries. My last entry. I made over 12% just for my micro and about 8% for my core position. So this one was on the 24th. Let's go to the 5th. 25th, okay. 25th, price came pre-market from the upside, was imbalanced down. Price hit this major area of support and it came going sideways. Then we saw price testing the VWAP and I decided to take a few trades from the VWAP. The first one was a bit early, but the last one was very timed, well timed. So I grabbed almost 20 points. And then price came again. That was an execution error. That was a limit, a sell limit I had here. Yeah, as we see here. So basically, my trade was here's the VWAP. So my trade was this move to down. And to be honest, I could have taken this move as well. And price continued, as we see, will continue it lower. I didn't leave any runner. So yeah, that was my trade from the 25th. Let's go 28th. That was yesterday. So yesterday, sorry, that's from the 23rd. Okay, so yesterday, so basically I took two trades yesterday. Give me a sec, because we don't have more pictures to enter. Yeah, there's more pictures to it. Okay, so basically I took two trades yesterday. The first one was the market came from balanced, turned into imbalanced. And here we see that the market made a pullback. There was a big absorption here, and this is why I entered, aiming from the highs. But price found a resistance at the monthly level, I think it was monthly previous DVA high of May, I think so. So it couldn't go any higher. So my trade was basically that one, which you can see here. You can see here, that's for the book map. So I took this trade on the book map. So we can see here the initial testing of the DVA high. And here we can see a big absorption of 579 sellers. A price and continue higher, retest again of the same level. We see many icebergs. The blue sign is an iceberg of with lots of orders. So we can see how this price held. So I open my position around here. You can see the yellow triangle as I saw immediately after I saw the absorption, and then price held, and I took my position off around 60 points higher, around here. When I saw we went up, we took out many stops here. We see like 200 stops, 60 stops, a lot of icebergs, 141 icebergs. And as I said, we couldn't push any higher and we started retracing back. So I decided to take my profits here, which was I traded 2 minutes and it was about 2,000. And as we saw price later, it just collapsed. That's what I say here. Absorption of 579 sellers, and I got out when I saw 73 stops being triggered at this point. And then we have my third and fourth trade. So I tried here, I failed breakdown. I thought initially that price did this, but price hadn't deep enough. So I got taken out on this one. And then we see, as we saw, price came down, retested the level, came down. It couldn't push any further. And price retraced. And as we got accepted back on this level, I decided to put my longs. It was a bit earlier. I could have waited after this pullback to enter here. Yeah, in any case, it was a correct entry, and but it was an execution error. Instead of buying, I sold. So I couldn't hold any longer. But my trading idea was to enter here, take 3 out of 4 contracts here, and leave a runner to the DVA high. That would be about 15, I think 15. No, sorry, that would be about let's say that would be 35 points or 40 points at least. 35 points to 40, the whole trade. So yeah, these were my trades. They were on sim trading, so I was a bit loose with the rules. Now I'm looking forward to start trading back on Sierra chart, which is by far my favorite platform, and trading a new account, and keep doing what I did in March, and hopefully within a month or a month and a half, I'm gonna be passing my eval, and then I'm just gonna be creating my buffer, and then I can hopefully in a 2 months time from now, hopefully around summertime, July, I'm just gonna be taking my first profits. But we'll see how it's gonna go. Uh, the most important thing before you start trading for me is always make sure your process is solid. Make sure you have set everything in place, how you trade your, how you journaling your trades, risk management. You need to have everything in place before you start taking any trades. And that's what I've been doing this 1 or 2 weeks. Just mostly like refining my recording process. And yeah, we'll get there. Anyway, hope you have a nice day, and hope you have a nice trading session. And I'll see you soon with another live video uh, as soon as my accounts are ready to trade. So I'll see you.